Alright, this was the last one that we did. Let me get rid of that. Alright, I'm going to walk you through the ISO bracket. So let me save it first. Save as. Alright. Now, if you're ever not sure where to start, I always kind of do what I can at first. So I'm going to start by making the base. It's going to be 5 this way. It's going to be 2.25 this way. Thickness is 0.375. Alright, so I have the base. Next thing that I would make up or do, I'm going to do, let me see which would be easier. I'm going to do the squared section here first. So I'm going to come up the height. Height all the way from the bottom is 2.125. And that's already 3/8. So I don't feel like doing the math in my head. So 2.125. This section is 1.75. And it is 0.375 thick. So let me select these. 375. Now I'm doing this kind of in sections. So I'll trim that. Trim there. I'll trim that back there. Connect, and then that one won't be able to see. Alright, in this square here, there is a hole, so I have to do a circle. So I'm going to do ISO circle. Now it is centered left to right, and it's down 0.875. And then the size of that hole is, make sure I don't miss it, 0.625, which is diameter. So half of 0.625. Can't do that in my brain. Three one two five. 3125. We copy, bring it back. The thickness again is 0.375. So it'll be a little overlap. So I can use trim. Alright, so that section's done. Next is this part that sticks out here. Alright, it is on an angle. It's going to start at this height here, angle down. It doesn't go all the way out. So what I will have to do, I'm going to have to draw it straight on because it doesn't give me all of the dimensions I will need. But the height. Mention this height here. 1.75. The angle, it tells me, is 51 degrees from horizontal. I'm going to make that whatever length long. Length doesn't really matter. So tab, this one would be 180 minus 51, so 129. Let me dimension just to double check. Yep, 51 degrees. And that, then, I can figure out this distance. So I can come out that distance, 1.41, 1.4161, and connect up. Thickness of this is 0.375. So I will take this, copy this, 0.375, connect over, connect, it goes to the right spot. Come on. There we go. This is going to continue over. It goes over even further, but I'm kind of doing it in sections. I'm going to trim there. Alright, so that is that part so far. Now, the rest of this section, I need to come over a distance, and then it's going to angle down. Alright, let me do it again. 1.75. I know the height. Again, it tells me the angle. The angle it tells me is 41. So 180 minus 41 would be 139. Right, so if I dimension, right, so that's how far that distance is going to be. This is your 1.75. Alright, it comes over, I'll do it on this end, 0.375, and then I'm going to go down 0.75 and over 2.0127. Connect back up. Complete that line. That line will be trimmed. I'm going to take this one, copy it to the back face. Connect corner to corner, point to point, new trim, turn that back. That one I can just delete. Alright, so that is that angled side there. Next, I'm going to do the holes that go into the base. They are, I'll draw some lines, help me do it. They are in from the front edge 0.875. They're in from that edge 0.75. And then to the second one is 1.375. Do ellipse, ISO circle, look here, hit F5 to get to the top plane, and these diameter is 0.625. Once I have one, the other one exactly the same. I can get rid of those. Let me copy them down. For thickness 0.375. Use trim where they are inside of the originals. I can see them, so I'll have a little bit there. Alright, this one is almost done. Last thing to do is this corner. This corner is cut off on an angle. The angle is 37 degrees. So let me, and it is even with that point. Alright, so let me do another sketch. We're over at 52, 1.75, and this one is at a 37 degree angle. Tab 37. Bring up. Dimension. It's there. That's there. So, if I come over 1.75, I come this way 1.3187. I can then connect, get rid of those lines, trim this top corner off, that I can delete. Then I'm going to copy that angle, bring it straight down. I can use trim off there, connect my new corners. Alright, then this one is pretty much all done. You can stop the video here if you want. I'll leave it running while I add in the dimensions. There are a decent amount of them on this one. So I'm bringing, I got my 5. We got width here. Got my thickness. Got the thickness of the back. Got location of these. There. Over. And center. Center. There. Give me this thickness. Distance out. Bring that. Alright, so I got that one, that one. Let me bring over this height there. There we go, got that. Bring over that. Let me mention it this way. Alright, let me align some of these to clear it up before it gets super confusing. That one will go there. Bring that one out. Pull those up. Lay them flat. Lay that one flat. 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 Bring them up. Alright. Clear this up a little bit. Move that there. Move that down. Alright, now add the last couple. Give me this distance. What you'll find on this one is you can't really label angles either because they're not true to size anymore. So sometimes it's easier just to label the lengths. Alright, so let me just double check. We got the overall thickness there. Got the distance in, distance over. So that's good. Where that's located, got there. Yep, that is everything. There. Yep. Some weird line up top. Alright, so that's what the finished drawing is. This is a relatively complicated one. Not all of them are quite so bad. But anytime you're doing angles and isometric, it gets a little goofy funky. So do your best. If you need help, like always, just ask and I will help you out whenever I can.